Okay, what's up, guys? It's your boy Samatoshi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've gotten several requests on how to trade a small account conservatively, yeah, which I'm currently on, yeah. So yeah, I started this account. I deposited um $20 on this account, yeah. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, I deposited $20. You can see it here. I put it 10 there, 10 again, making it 20, $10, making it 20 on Monday this week. I actually started it this week because I got the request on Sunday. I've been getting several requests like that, but then again, I saw two separate requests again, so I had to start working on it. 10. Remember, the problem here is capital, especially here in Nigeria with traders. So the little we have, we want to know how to build it. You understand? Without flipping, because if it's flipping, then it should be in high risk. If it was actually flipping, this trade I took, I should be around 100, 200, $300 because that's flipping. But then again, we are trading it conservatively, but we don't want to lose the accounts. Yeah. So I deposited 10, and on that Monday I took a trade. This one was the first one. I took an early entry that hit my stop loss, but I didn't enter much position, the whole position, because I wasn't sure of this particular trade. I entered too early, and I knew it. Yeah, it was against my plan. then then again, when it's set up, I was waiting for happened. I took the trade, and it went in a direction. I withdrew $12 remaining, so it shows automatically my capital here is $8 because I've withdrawn 12 out of it. Yeah, why? Whenever you make profit or you double your accounts, it's better you take off your capital so that your emotions will be withdrawn from the accounts. Yeah, you've taken your capital, so you know that it's your profit you are flipping or you are trading or whatever you're doing. Yeah, so I withdraw $12. I'm just trying to show you how I managed to grow small accounts. So my emotion now is out of the account, but then again, I'm not flipping. I'm just trading it conservatively to show you how to do same. And I'll also jump into the chart to show you these trades I took here. So on Tuesday, I which is Tuesday, I withdrew this money. I was waiting for a particular setup, and it actually didn't happen. It's just gave a fake out, which some people might take the trade, but then again, I didn't because I was waiting for an actual setup. So Wednesday, the actual setup I was looking for happened, but I went out, so I had to use sell limits, the market orders, sell limits to place all these orders, and yeah, it actually hit TP, and we made um $28. Remember, we are just risking like $5, $3 because it's conservative. We don't want to lose the whole account. You understand? And it's very little, and you know how volatile gold is. So actually risked $5 on this particular trade, and yeah, five. It went and hit our CP, so we made $28. So if you should see the um whole progress now, the account is currently at 48. Yeah, so we actually made 200% on this account. We deposited 20, we made 40 on it. So the balance should be 60, but because I withdrew um because I withdrew 12, so that's why it's showing 48 here. But the equity is showing 50 because of the credits from Infinix. You can see it's a live account. So we still in the progress of we still trading these accounts. I'm just showing you how to trade it conservatively, and then again, I'm just capping. You understand? It's a small account. I'm just capping. But if I should see a good setup, I would also hold. Yeah. So let's jump into the chart. Let me show you the trades I took and the setup I trade majorly when building a small accounts.
Okay, welcome guys. So you see the two trades here. Majorly, those are the two trades I took so far on the account. These on the Monday, you can see 31st Monday, and this which is Wednesday and the second. Yeah, we just entered the third, yeah. These two candles from the 15-minute time frame because it's actually 12. yeah, 12:43 a.m. So now, what did I say before entering these two trades? So I'm trying to I'll try as much as possible to break them down as easy, and although I deleted some of the stuff that made me enter the trade, but at the same time I'll just try and put it back with screenshots. So I'll put a screenshot of the before, like where the market was um before I predicted its movement. Yeah. If I took the trade, let me put it that way, because we don't predict, we only react. Yeah. So majorly, if you should go to the 1 hour time frame, I think this first trade was off the 1 hour time frame. Yes. Remember, we use as a day trader, I use the 4 hours to identify the main trend. 1 hour for a current trend and 50 minutes for the entry. So when the current trend is a downtrend, so we saw an impulsive move to the down, a retracement to the up, a little move and a retracement to the up. And if you've been going through my videos, you should know what I call F and R already, because I do use them very well. Frequency and recency. So where is the recent low? Is the recent one. Apart from this one, here's the recent one. Yeah. So the market, before the market shot up. So when the market broke that point, we knew that it should be a break and a retest before the final sell. Yeah. So I put it um myself how will I put it? I waited for a sell, yeah, actually, when the market was still down. Put the screenshot there too. So when the market went up, if you should come to the 15-minute here, remember the main trend is the downtrend. And what are the confluences here on this particular trade? Because we don't just trade it blindly. If you should pick your trend line too, we draw it from the top side, you'll see that it's still corresponded with um apart from this first move. It was like a touch there, coming back to bounce up that point again. Even though the market was at like this, then the trend line was like something like this. Then because this was actually the touches here. So when it broke, I remember that it doesn't pay much attention to trend lines like that, but to zones. So I knew that it should sell off these points too. So when it came to this point, I actually entered for a sale, but I knew that this one won't last. Why? This is why. When the break and retest happen, like on the time frame where the break and retest happen, it must actually enter with a full body. Like this second one, you see, enter with a full body, but this first one only enter with a wick. It enter that box with a wick. So this is the one we trade, the one that enters with a full body too. So this, you see why this one is longer than this one. This one just did a wick and went back up to enter with a full body. I'll still show you an example on the trade I took on Wednesday too. This one actually happened on Monday. So on the 15-minute time frame, apart from the trend line that we've drawn, apart from this trend line that we've drawn, there is psychological level there too. If you should check 1641.00, there is a psychological level there. Adding to the confluences, let me add it so you see 16. Let's edit it 0.00. So you see there is psychological level at that point. So F1R, a trend line, you should adjust it a trend line, but it's not the actual one. It's the actual one here. Yeah, we should enter the one that shows a full body candle from the particular time frame where we saw the break and the test, and you see a candlestick pattern, a doji candlestick pattern. We expand it so you can see it. You can see that doji candlestick pattern on that second entry. So this was the first trade I took on Monday. I actually didn't hold this long, yeah, to this point. Remember, it's a small account, but then again, it's still it still gave us the profit we were looking for. You see, it's a 1:6 risk to reward. And yeah, how much was I risking at that first trade day? Seems like I was risking $3 or so, $3 to $4. Then I made $12 on the first trade. Yeah, I made $12 on the first trade, which I withdrew. Okay, I withdrew the profit on the first trade. So um on the 4 hours time frame again, you will see why when someone say you should trade one set of this, what it means here. So now on the 4 hours time frame, there is when this market went to the upside, came down, did a retracement, went up again, then break that level. We anticipated is the market to go back up to these points before dropping, right? Because it just like break, retest before dropping to the downside. So this was the market I was waiting for when this market started moving. I thought this first one you see enter with a week. Like the week was too long. It didn't move actually to the point. Like come up with a candle before entering. But it just did a week. This was on Tuesday. I was anticipating this candle to close with a full body for me to sell off. And if you should go to the 15 minutes, you will see. Let me go to the 1 hour first. You see it here. This is that particular. So you jump to the 1 hour time frame, you still entered with a week, not with a full body candle. So I didn't take that trade on Tuesday. Remember, I said I didn't take a trade on Tuesday because I was waiting for a setup and it didn't happen. So some people on the group sold, my mentorship group sold off these points, but I didn't beat because I was actually waiting for a full body to enter that zone. Yeah. So on Wednesday, which is yesterday, because today is Thursday, the market finally entered that zone with a full body on the 1 hour time frame. So what I did since I was going out, I I actually waited. I actually put a sell limit here. If the market should get to this point, I will also show you a screenshot of where it was when I was expecting this sell to. So when the market got to that point, it just triggered me in, and I think I took profit somewhere here at this point, which gave me that $28. Yeah, I was reaching around $5 or so, $5 to $7 or so thereabout. Then I took profit around this area here. So and you see how the market still went down before that news happened, shot it up, then brought it way down. So those are the trade I took. If you should check that point to the psychological level, you see this symmetrical triangle, then it break to the upside to hit that level before drop. So even if you should adjust the trend line, you will still see that it's still valid. Even if you carry it to this point, it's still valid. But then again, I pay attention to the zones more than trend lines, yeah. But at the same time, I just add trend lines to the conferences. So there is psychological level here too. Why I took this trade, there is psychological level too. And what else? Psychological level, F1 hour trend line is close to that point. If you should adjust it and chart patterns, you can see the weak rejections there, candlesticks, weak rejection before that dropped down side. So those are the two trades I took on this particular account. Remember, this is the part one. I'll still be trading this account like this is just the part one. I'll be making the part two soon on the growth process of the account. I'm taking you guys hand in hand to show you how I'm managing to grow this account. So that's it, guys. If you're new to this YouTube channel, do well to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification to get notified when I will be dropping the part two of this video. See you guys on my next video.